Hi there. Hi, this is Stuart from DealFront, and in this video today, I will be sharing how you can filter further on your website leads by leveraging our connected list and filtering further then especially, of course, within the target module, where we can show you more advanced filtering options compared to our lead feeder system. So within lead feeder, we can, of course, track the website behavior. And if we want to do that, you can look at all companies that visited your website, but you can, of course, also set already some ICP criteria. Although being it's a more static standard filtering that we can do within lead feeder, and not maybe all of the ICP criteria that you need are in the in lead feeder. So let's focus at least on a couple of things. So, for example, the employee count needs to be at least 51. And let's say we want to exclude one pages, companies that don't show that much intent, only if they visited multiple pages. Then we say that it is interesting, so a minimum of 2 pages. As you can see, we go from around 4,000 companies to around 1.4 thousand companies, already lowering the total amount of companies that we want to go after to make it also feasible for the team eventually. So now we can give this feed a name and say maybe there it is, website leads. And now we can actually create a connected list from here, because if you create a connected list, this list will constantly be updated, and in Target, we can then filter on this list and push the companies that we have filtered further to the CRM system. So what we can do is we can, for example, look for any signal, or maybe look on a company's website if there is other specific keywords named on a website that we need for further qualification on our on the company profile and within the ICP criteria. So if you want to do this on a regular basis, you need to use the connected lists. If we do that and add them for 7 days, we can add a connected list here and save the feed. You can, of course, adjust the amount of days that you would like as an interval, but let's stick with 7 days for now. And then the list will be created within a couple of seconds. So we do have it here now. And then we can see that there is a connected list, so it has been created. And now we want to filter further on it within Target. So let's open Target as well. If we have Target here, let's remove this geo filter. First of all, we can go into the filters for list, where we can look at the company list, and it was website leads, where we can filter further on. So we see the companies now here. And now there are multiple ways, of course, that we want to filter further on this list before we push it to the actual CRM system. So if we have this company list, we can, for example, as said, look on a company's website for specific keywords. Or we can look at keywords which are given by our AI based on all the data points that we have about a company. Or we can look into signals. For example, job offers. Job offers is the place where companies are typically open about the systems that they're using. So you can definitely use our job offers that we scrape from job portals, social media, LinkedIn, Zing, and also job offers on companies' websites. So by doing that, you can actually look for example, systems that your system integrates with to see if they're using that. In our case, we can look, for example, for Salesforce or HubSpot or Pipedrive or Dynamics. Now we have a list of companies that mention that in the job offers. So from the 1,200, 1,300 companies we had, we see that 460 of those companies actually mention this in the job offers. For example, Zeppelin Baumaschinen GmbH, we see that they are then using one of these systems. Let's see what it will be once the job offer is loaded. So we can see that your support team, you support the team in capturing and processing leads in Salesforce, indicating that they are using Salesforce. Perfect. This is what I wanted to know. I can't filter on that within Lead Feeder, but now via connected list, I can actually filter on that within Lead Feeder. the best thing is that this will be updated on a weekly basis now. So every week I just can check for new leads here. I can maybe even exclude companies that are already in the CRM system. So constantly have a flow of new leads and filtering them further on these criteria. Once you have the companies, you can add them all to the CRM system, or you can, of course, filter further on the contacts first. In the other video within display, you can actually see how I filtered on contacts, limited that, and then pushed into the CRM system. Go check it out as well. If you have any additional questions, please let us know, and we are more than happy to help you with display. Thank you.